I'm not the bubble. I'm not the bubble. I'm the pin. I'm not the bubble. I'm the pin. I'm not the bubble. I'm the pin. I'm not the bubble. I'm not the bubble. I'm not the bubble. I'm the pin. 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 A Bitcoin bull is all I got left. Sold my clothes, gold no less. Wolves are suckling, hollow hands. This man's stronger than the average man. I'm not the bubble, I'm the pin. I'm not the bubble, I'm the pin. I'm not the bubble, I'm the pin. I'm not the bubble. I'm not the bubble. Day the markets take another dip to restart and refuel this moon boy ship. My dreams may be futile, but it's you say, well, my dreams may be futile, but Bitcoin bull keeps charging away. Oh, you see it. A Bitcoin bull keeps charging away. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not the bubble. I'm not the bubble. I'm the pin. I'm not the bubble. I'm the pin. I'm not the bubble. I'm the pin. I'm not the bubble. I'm not the bubble. I'm not the bubble. I'm the pin. I'm not the bubble. I'm the pin. I'm not the bubble, I'm the pin. I'm not the bubble, I'm the pin. A Bitcoin bull is all I got left. Sold my clothes, gold no less. Wolves are suckling, hollow hands. This man's stronger than the average man. I'm not the bubble, I'm the pin. I'm not the bubble, I'm the pin. I'm not the bubble, I'm the pin. I'm not the bubble, I'm not the bubble. Day the markets take another dip to restart and refuel this moon boy ship.
And now they can hear us, and now they can hopefully see us, and everything should be working. I think so. Everything should be smooth, everything should be nice. Welcome to today's show, Javi. Very fun to have you back.
So nice to be here again. It's like I've never left.
So just before we went live, you were telling me that you are doing nothing these days and have nothing to do, and Clashdome is really not delivering anything. So that's the truth, right?
Yeah, I think we have a monkey in the backyard that it's typing random stuff on the keyboard, and magically he produced some stuff, and I think we are publishing right now it was published some few minutes ago. Yeah. All of us, we were taking naps all day long.
It's good to have this monkey. So
yeah, sure.
I don't know where we should start. I mean, people are telling me I got one comment today from David was asking, how do I found all these great projects? And so, I mean, you have been on Wax now for 1.5 years, but people still don't know about you and your tools. So perhaps just give us a small briefing of what you guys are doing and what people can expect.
Yeah, well, we've been here for long time, and the thing is that we have such a complex portal project in general that we've needed some time to polish all the stuff we have going on there. But the thing is, we have like a portfolio of casual games in our portal. All of them are blockchain games, and they're actual enjoyable games for some people. It's not like clicking. I'm not salty, but I'm just saying that you can go to the toilet and play our games, and it's an actual experience, enjoyable experience. And so we have these casual games that anyone can start playing without prior knowledge, because we have tower defense, which maybe it's the highest entry barrier for anyone. That's the less casual game of them all. But we also have a master game, a puzzle game, and now we added a fourth game, which is another puzzle game. So the thing is, when we started, we had these tournaments, daily tournaments, and after some time we moved on to a different concept, which was PvP duels, where players could compete against each other. So the one that gets the highest score gets the prize. You pay a small entry fee, your rival does the same, and you take the double your amount minus the small fee for us. And yeah, so the thing is that while this may be interesting, it's kind of hard for people to get in this concept of portal. So that's why we added this citizen layer on top of all these games we have. So people can play our games for free. If they have a citizen, they don't have to pay that wax entry fee, and they can simply play. And if they win the duel, they will earn Lurio. And that's where we are now. Sure.
And this is something that I found today. I'm playing right now, as you can see. So this is one of your new games that you say is very rough and is going to be polished a lot.
Yeah.
And there are no explanations. I had no idea how to play this when I started it today, but it's not that difficult.
Yeah, it's one iteration of 1 degree more complex than basic tic-tac-toe. If you know how to play tic-tac-toe, you start stacking different rings inside bigger ones, and there are colors, and so it's a nice twist on a basic game.
Look, I lost. It's a little bit hard to focus at this while you're streaming. That's what I blame.
Yeah,
I only blame that.
Okay, so yeah, so that's the idea. We will have these citizens, and from there we will go to unknown lands. And well, I mean that citizens, it's just a first step towards a new direction.
Yeah, and these citizens, I think I need to show people what they actually are. Because it's pretty cool. So you buy one of these. I have a few of them, and then you can create these guys down here. So what is this? What are we looking at?
Sorry, I'm looking at your Twitter profile. If you can share the other screen.
I think am I sharing the wrong screen with you?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone else is seeing the right screen.
Okay. Okay.
I will fix it in a second, because when you were talking before, I was playing the game at the same time. It should be there. Now you can see the
Okay,
same as everyone else.
Okay, cool. That's your last minted guy.
Yeah, because what I was doing before is I was playing your new game. I will mute this for now so it doesn't get too loud. But so these are the citizens, and what I can do here is I can randomize them, or I can actually change how they look in a lot of fancy different ways. So what can I do here? What is changeable?
Yeah, like everything except your parts, your sex. Everything is. You can change your body type, your clothes, your shorts. You can set up your look, and once you're done, you can mint your unique guy. So the cool thing about this, one of the cool things is that if someone else has the same guy, you won't be able to mint it twice.
Yeah, so what I do now is I create my own character from this guy, and then I can mint it, and we will see now if it becomes born or not.
Yeah, let's see.
And what can people use the citizen for?
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing we are publishing today. Once you have your citizen, you will be able to join our portal from a different perspective. Instead of just playing the games, you will embody this guy. This guy will represent you inside our portal, right?
I hope not this guy. This was not my
bad for being a shuffle guy.
This was not my best work.
Yeah, well.
I have a few beautiful ones here.
Do you want to go through the site and see how it works?
Yeah. So where do I find what I want to find?
Okay, you should click on your name, top right corner. There you go.
Boom, boom, boom.
And now you can already stake this one, which is the last minted you
can
have.
How many can I stake?
You just can have one character.
So then I will take this guy.
Yeah.
Which is my first one.
Okay. So now you have it there.
Now I have a guy. What can I do with my guy?
Yeah, so maybe the first steps here for most of the people will be, as you did, staking your character. And then you can open your token packs. The token packs we dropped some days ago. That way you will have some tokens to start crafting stuff.
Get tokens.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
Now you have
Do I need more?
gigawatts, and well, you will need eventually more.
Let's open another one then. This is very smooth though. Now I have 3,000, 2,000.
Cool. So you have these two spaces on both sides of the central area, and on this side you can start using your gigawatts mining tools, which this will be updated in the next day. So it links to the crafting area down there. If you click to craft here, now you can see the stuff that you're allowed to craft at this moment.
Yeah. So people know. How long ago did you publish this part of the website?
20 minutes ago.
Yeah. So this is all brand new. It's accessible to those that has an early adopter badge, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So exactly. People know this is very early. Some things might be buggy, and that is what I am here to find.
Yeah. Don't be too troll.
So here I can get a treadmill or a vending machine, Zen wallet, Cryo wallet. Let's increase the size of this a little bit for people here.
Okay, so in the first steps, well, I'll show you. If you go to the central area and yeah, go to the left. Here in this section now, it looks kind of naked, but we will have an arcade machine where you will be able to launch the games. Okay, so every time you play a game, whether it's in the free tiers or if you pay an entry fee of 5, 10, or 25 watts, every time you win, your reward in credits, aka Ludio, will be stored inside that piggy wallet. Okay, so once it reaches the top capacity, the maximum capacity of, I think it's 100 credits, you will be able to claim the contents. And here, yeah, let's craft some shit, right?
Yeah, so let's craft one of these. I need 2,300. I think I can afford it.
No, the thing is, you don't have Ludio inside the game.
Oh,
okay, so,
yeah.
Yeah, so...
And Nick just said that I need to deposit Ludio.
Yeah, exactly. That spinning wheel.
Yeah, it's okay. I can refresh this and it's gone.
Well, it's fine. So if you click on the exchange button, which is on the up left corner of your apartment, there you go. Yeah, you can click on the drop-down menu. Instead of withdraw, click deposit, and yeah.
And I can deposit 5,000.
No, sorry, we have to fix the spaces here because it's kind of messy. You should be using the central field.
I killed it by declining that transaction, by the way. So exchange, deposit, and...
No, in the other one.
This one?
Yeah, this one, yeah.
Okay, so this is none, this is Ludio, this is... Okay, yeah. So I deposit 5,000 and I hit deposit.
There you go.
And Ludio, and successful. And then I can go to craft. And this cost me... So I can create... I need to open more packs. Right?
Yeah.
If I want both.
In these first days, while we are in beta stage, we limited the craftable tools, so you can only craft tier 1 tools.
Yeah.
Because it would be too much of an advantage for early testers, and yeah, we want to see how people start crafting simple stuff.
Now I can get a thread mill so I can get my running going.
You've done this like once or twice before. I can see you
no,
have some expertise.
I have not
staking,
done it.
Staking and claiming stuff, right?
Yeah, those things I have done.
Yeah.
So this now has 100 out of 100.
Yeah, that's the integrity. These machines get after some use they get clunky. And you have to refill there's a system of 3 interrelated tokens. So when you claim gigawatts, you will need some carbs to refill your character's stamina, and also some credits to make the integrity go back to 100%. So you can start claiming your treadmill up there.
I will craft this first, because I'm impatient.
Okay, yeah. Those low mints are always nice to have. So
if I go here, I can claim it. So this charge thing, I don't need that right now, right? I think I made this lag a little bit right now because my character is not coming here.
Yeah, I think I will take the stuff we were talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Nice.
And now if you click on charge, you will mine these gigawatts. So you can...
So this guy was running now.
Yeah.
So I use
He
stamina.
generated electricity that is stored there in your battery. Yeah.
And now I have to wait 2 hours.
Yeah.
Do I need 2 hours recovery for that short sprint?
Well,
my guy is out of shape here.
Yeah, for sure. When you start practicing, he will get in good shape, just as you do. But one of the interesting things about leveling up on higher tiers is that the cooldowns will be longer, so it will be less demanding for players. So these tier 1 machines have a cooldown of 2 hours, but tier 2 have a cooldown of 4 hours, and you will get a lot more token in the per click.
Do I want to eat carbs now?
Yeah, anytime.
Anytime. I want carbs all the time. That's like real life then.
Yeah, are you the carb junkie?
Yeah, I'm a I don't know what I should call it, gluttony. I don't know. I eat everything if I can. If I don't limit myself, I eat everything. But we have a question here. So down here we have 2 different wallets. What is the Holy Piggy Zen wallet and the Cryo wallet? What's the difference?
Okay, so by default, every citizen has the basic version of Piggy wallets. The one you have in your apartment right now, it's a basic one, which has a storing capacity of 100 credits, I think. And the thing is that you can upgrade this wallet and increase the credit storage capacity, which is just a commodity. It's just convenient to recharge less frequently, but also it has some the upper models of Holo Piggy wallets have small advantages, so they consume less energy. I mean, less gigawatts, and also less stamina from your character.
And
So
which do I want? What's the difference? Just the visuals?
No. It depends. It will depend on the price of the token, and so at some point you may be interested in saving some gigawatts, or maybe later if the prices of carbs go up, you will be interested to use the one that saves carbs from your guy.
Yeah.
But basically these Holo Piggy wallets are more for active players. If you're a passive investor type of guy, you won't need these tools. Just you can focus on the treadmill dynamos and the carb vending machines. Yeah, and that's another one. If you want to increase the area available in your apartment to stack more mining machines, you will be requested to create another area slot. You saw that you had there a couple of buttons.
Yeah, I have 2. I have one for the Fred mill, right?
Exactly.
And one for the other one.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it works. So now you have a bigger apartment for your dude.
Yeah, and I burned the low mints. That's how it should work, right?
No. Don't worry. The low mints are still there. You can stake the area slots anytime.
Oh, okay, good. And one more Fred mill. So people they will need a lot of tokens for this. It seems like.
Yeah.
That's good. So then we can also head over to this website, and we can log in with the cloud wallet, and then I can claim some more Ludio here.
Yeah, well, with that extra time, you will be able to craft some more stuff.
So this is because I have lands. That's why I can claim these. We will see if that succeeds later. But so we have this craft, and then we stake, and then we go and we add another Fred mill. Whoa! Oh yeah, that's right. This should go to the crafting, or it should say I have this one.
Yeah.
And now I have.
Sorry. These are the kind of task I'm adding in GitHub right now for my partners. Usability stuff and details, and And the interesting thing is that it can this game, as it's designed, it can snowball crazily, because there will be always one of the 3 tokens, which is our credits, that will be mined actively by players. So it demands an actual human interaction, and so while you can still create a script to mine the other tokens, no one, the mining, the credit mining action will always be human, proof of human, to say that.
Yeah.
So yes, we are also planning to add more layers of convenience. So besides going up with higher cooldowns for higher tier machines, we want to study the possibility of having a valet, like a helper. That so you can set up so you can set up some stuff, some tokens, and he can take care of the mining action. The way I imagine this would make sense to make it work would be by staking token, instead of selling NFTs that automate the auto-claiming process.
Yeah.
I think it's more interesting to invite people to stake tokens to get access to those features.
Yeah, and if there is some kind of sound, it is because I have a construction worker right above me, and I try to mute my mic whenever he is sawing something. I don't know.
I'm not hearing anything.
Very good. This mic is very nice. It's very friendly. It doesn't pick up all the noise, and I have a mute button when it gets too loud. It's all good. And I also have this in case we are and you didn't know what. I don't think you know what happened there, but everyone else heard. Yeah. So we have a lot of fun things. But yeah, so there's a few things planned, and you say that you need to be an active player for some parts.
Yeah.
How are you managing bots? What's the idea there? What is an active player? How does it work? What's the plan?
Well, what do you mean, Anders? That how are we dealing with bots in games?
Or like you are building this in-game slave that people can get access to, and some people are able to script slaves themselves. Is that just something you embrace? Is that something you see as a problem? Is that like, have you thought about that as, hey, people will do this, so it's already like accepted? Or you like some games on Wax take the approach that they ban people or that try to bot. Some games say, hey, people will always bot, we try to mitigate it, but it can't be prevented. What's your idea here?
Okay, our main idea is to promote that people just make use of one citizen per, well, we limit that, but if you have several citizens, there's nothing that can avoid you to stake one citizen on a different account, but there's no reason to do that, because until you have filled the whole space in your apartment, until you have 3 different machines, there's no reason to add a second account, because there's no reason to do that unless you are super wealthy investor and you have upgraded your 6 tools up to tier 3, so your apartment is completely full. And to do that, you will be swimming in coin in a coin pool. So you will be like Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah, so it doesn't help to have multiple accounts until you have upgraded everything and you can't do anything more. And in that case, multiple accounts is the only way to increase.
Yeah, and also if you are an active player, you just need one citizen per account, so you can play on both on a couple of laptops at once. You can give them to some families, friends, but there's no. We tried by the design of the game to make it useless to have multi-account.
Yeah.
But one thing that will be interesting to explore in the near future is we know the current situation is that some people have more than one citizen. Yeah. And guilty, right? You're
guilty as charged.
So we want to encourage people to sell them away, to give them to friends or family, whatever. But if there's a kind of a bottleneck with citizens that they don't get spread away, we will be forced somehow to create some kind of scholarship feature or something like that, so people are motivated to give these citizens to other players that make use of them.
Okay, so scoring, what does that imply? I mean, you said you hope not to be need that, but what do you mean?
You mean the scholarship?
Yeah, scholarship.
Yeah, it's kind of the Axie way of dealing with this stuff. When your citizens, or in their case, when their Axies got too much, well, they were expensive for many new players to join the game. They offered the possibility to Axie owners to let how do you say that, to rent their access to other players, and in exchange of a small cut of their winnings. So it's kind of that would be the mechanism, but it's not in our immediate goals. We want to raise the price of these citizens naturally, so people are more inclined towards selling the extra ones away. And once we reach to a situation when we are still short of citizens, we are now around the 4,000 citizens, we will publish the feature of the crossbreeding, which will be quite nice too.
Okay, that's nice. Crossbreeding, so does that mean I can make new citizens, or how does it work?
Yeah, in this case, everything is really twisted in our world. So you won't be able to join your two citizens and make them have sex, but instead you will use some kind of Tinder app. You will scroll away until you find the best candidate for you, and by candidate I mean your sex buddy and game rival. So love and hate get blended crazily in this kind of breeding duel. So you will play against someone else, and the winner of the duel will earn the newborn child, a new fetus, a new clone, a new amniotank. And in that scenario, he will be able to right away sell his kid in Atomic Hub. So we're talking about a super fast rendezvous. You meet someone, you date him, you have sex, you have child, you go away, each one in different direction, you split away, and you sell your child. That's a cycle of life.
Yeah,
Barely
selling the
5
child
minutes.
is what we all want to do, but we can't.
Yeah, that's not politically correct nowadays.
Except in Clashdome, right?
Yeah, that's we are here to cover your fantasies.
Fantasies of using Tinder to find a mate, to get a kid, and to sell it.
Yeah,
I understand.
you have dreamed of that option before, right?
My entire life. I feel like
Yeah.
it's finally complete, right?
Yeah. So yeah, those that will be one of the next features we will add. Well, not one of the next, but when we reach a proper scenario that there's a lack of citizens in the market. And something interesting about this is that once you become a parent of a kid, your kid will. Yeah, we were still discussing this, but it looks like you will receive some percentage of the winnings of your kid. So you are motivated to sell it to someone else, to an active player, and you get benefit from his gaming activities.
Yeah, so I want to use Tinder, find a mate, beat up that mate, get the kid, and then sell that kid to someone, and then I make that as my business idea for rest of life.
Yeah, imagine if Julio Iglesias is part of this environment with the hundreds of kids he has around the world. He will be even richer than he is now. Yeah, super nice.
Okay, so this is really the dream of everyone's life, right? So
yeah, I think so.
That's what you guys are trying to do right now. So you're building this out, and Nick was asking if there was any use, any plan to have more citizens than one, and the real plan is to sell it because you think that the longer this goes on, the more popular it gets. The market will need new citizens so people can get them, and by selling them, you will earn dividends on them forever, like an investment, royalties on your kids' future breedings and runnings and endeavors and things like that.
Exactly, that's it. Yeah, and one of the next features we will add in the next days, if the monkey is inspired to keep coding.
Yeah.
Luckily for us, he doesn't celebrate Christmas, so he will keep on coding these next days. And we want to add this feature that it's called GigaSwap, and maybe we can go there to that section and see how it looks. So if you go to the, I'll show you in a bit. If you go to Exchange, up there, there's this option called GigaSwap down there, and click any amount on the fields and just.
So I got 1,000 too much of this.
Okay. Now press the button and see how it goes. Okay, here's the GigaSwap. So the thing is that instead of retrieving that amount in a proportion of 1-to-1, you will be able to play this super quick rock, paper, scissors kind of game against someone else. Your character will go up the stairs and will start using the arcade machine on the left. Your rival will play on the right.
He was yeah, this doesn't work right now.
No, it's disabled. Yeah. And the cool thing about this is that if you win this duel, you will double your amount of token. And if you lose, you won't. Well, you obviously lost the tokens, but those tokens will be burned from the total supply pool. And this is something we've considered in the designing of the whole thing, to add different token burning mechanics, and this is just one, but also each time you craft some tools, I think it's currently the 10% of the token amount. It will be burned from the total supply.
So if I understand this correctly, say I bet 1,000 and my enemy bet 10. So if I win, I get 2,000, and if he wins, he gets 20.
No, well, no. This kind of trickery. It's not an actual PvP. You will be playing against a ghost of someone that had played. It's not real time. Yeah. So
I mean the AI of the future.
Yeah, exactly. You will see someone else's citizen. It will be an actual citizen of someone else.
Yeah.
But you won't be playing real time against him. So it will be just you on your side betting your tokens.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That makes sense. And we have a question. So you have a lot of games that have tournaments. You have duels. What's the plan with these games moving forward?
We want to keep adding more games because we want to turn this portal into some kind of mini clip or congregate kind of portal where there's a lot of different mini games, casual games. So on one side, we will work in that direction. And hopefully we will be able to start collaborating with other game development studios, not just us. Now that we have our own SDK, it will be much easier for us to add more games. So that's one of the directions, and the other vector would be adding more depth to this mining game where you have your citizen, your apartment, but what's beyond your apartment walls? What's the world we can build out of this? And making a deeper use of these citizens will be something interesting, worth exploring.
Okay. So you're doing nothing there.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just taking naps.
Have you reached out to other game studios already, or is that something you plan to do?
No, at the moment we were just us developing the games. The first games that were other in the portal were games we had developed in the past for regular web game portals. And we simply added the logic to the blockchain thing, to adding a remote validator of the log of the match. And yes, so Endless Siege and Candy Fiesta were those two games that were recycled from our older portfolio. And Templock and Rigidini are designed with the restrictions of blockchain gaming. Yeah. And now we are exploring one of the new games will be a physics kind of game, because Enrique, my partner, he loves designing that kind of games where the chaos and the predictability it's difficult to predict what will happen out of there.
Predictions, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that's cool. And when do we get the game that I requested a year ago?
the kind of monster training.
Yeah, exactly. Like the best game in my opinion is to have like the traditional Pokemon game that is on a Game Boy, that you go walk around and you catch these NFT creatures and you take care of them, you level them up, and then you can trade them and swap them. I mean, Pokemon, that old game is really Pokemon Go as well is really made to work with NFTs and everything. It just has to be change the logics a bit, and of course building a game like that is a very easy and small task.
Yeah, of course. No, well, you know that we developed something like that in the past.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing about that kind of game would be playing it real time, right? Well, where you know that there's someone answering your attacks, And to do that, to get to that level, you have to have a big mass of players, and we're building up that mass of players. And we calculated that you'll need at least, I think it was, I'm not really sure at the moment, but it's beyond it's 15,000 users, daily users, that make sure there's a smooth matchmaking system. So we are building up to serve your desires.
Yes. Then I can play Pokemon for real, and I can retire and do nothing else.
Yeah, that's a dream of all of us.
That's the dream of all 5-year-old kids 20 years ago.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, the interesting thing is that with these citizens we have now, they are super suggesting for us. It's kind of something that takes you to other places. Now that you have your design characters by yourself, you will feel a lot of, you will feel engaged to that character, and the bond that you will have with this character will be something worth exploring. And yeah, making this character as your main dude, as your Ash Ketchum in that kind of world would be ideal.
And then after Pokemon, you create the World of Warcraft to the next version.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me take notes. Okay. Warcraft. Okay, done.
Nice.
But vanilla one or
yeah. The latest version is too simple. It's for kids and stupid people.
Okay.
I will not get any hate from that, so it's all good. No, but really, like, creating games is very complex. Creating multiplayer games is very complex because it's not difficult. It's not easy to get matchmaking done correctly, get matchmaking ratio done correctly, so you meet players at the right level. I mean, not even Blizzard can get that done on their games, and I wouldn't want to say that any other game can really get it done really good either. There are better and worse options there, but that's it's highly difficult to balance both players and then also all the game aspects inside the game.
Yeah, you know that we received that complaint some days ago about some player asking what we will do about the matchmaking system. And first step is having more players. If we have 100 or 300 regular players, and 5% of them are super hardcore players that have been there playing since the early days. These guys are OGs. They are killing machines. And if you cross paths against those dudes, which will eventually happen because they are 24 hours playing on their computer, you will be fucked up. But this will be smoothened once we have a wider player base, and that's what citizens are meant for, to have a low entry point for many of new users.
Yeah. And how will the citizens play with other games? You said there will be some kind of arcade inside the apartment.
Yeah.
Is that how the citizen will be used, or will they give some advantage or something in the other games, or is there any plan for that?
This is the next steps we want to explore. But yeah, ideally we will build new games where your citizen stats, or even how good you are playing other games, has some effects on how much stamina does he have, or yeah, there's a lot of interesting things to do with these citizens, and even not just for active players, but for passive investors. So, well, it's all a castle in the sky. It's not the expression, but yeah, we plan to have new games with the citizens as the main character. one of these possible scenarios is the physics game I was talking about earlier. Mm-hmm.
So we all become math professors or something like that, or physics professors, I guess.
Yeah. No, Burrito Bison or Yeti Sports, that kind of launcher game. It's called launcher. We want to explore that kind of game. And yeah, for instance, if you are a landowner, hypothetically speaking, if you're a landowner in that game, wouldn't it be cool to be able to design the traps you have in your section of the environment? And wouldn't it be nice to have your citizen character as a villain inside that area? So and the best you are playing games, the best your citizen will be as a enemy minion in the background. So this is the kind of stuff we want to keep exploring in the next months.
So you're actually saying that you have a plan, you want to make it fun, you want to reuse items. How does that work? Like I thought that I've said this. I think I said it in all my last interviews. Is most projects release things, they're not that fun to play, they're not that fun to do, and they sell a lot, and then they don't reuse those again, but rather they sell something more later, and then they sell something more later, and the first ones are forgotten. But you, it sounds like you actually want to support those that support you.
Yeah, exactly. We're in the long run in this. I get their point, and getting leverage on the bull run, on the crypto bull run, that it's long forgotten now, but I don't know, you have to put more stuff in the recipe to make it to have a consistent and longer term project, right? Something more engaging. You have to add engagement of users, of players in the recipe. If else, you will get burned in one of these cycles. And that's why we created a long mining system. So even the passive mining tokens are related to active playing, so that there's a cap in the production of the passive tokens. So we need we create a motivation for active players to keep grinding credits for the passive kind of profile of investor, right? So we don't want to ignore the speculative side of things, but we want to reach a sustainable balance point with players, engaged players, and also investors that get some decent profits. But I won't be the type of guy that promises you like a perpetual wage for the rest of your life, because that's not sustainable. Sorry?
I just had a guy that came into my office and I had to respond to him. My bad. But I muted myself during it, so it's okay. Yeah, so I think it sounds very healthy. that is like you have to think about these cycles, and like for a lot of people that are in wax right now, they have not been through these cycles. There are a lot of new people. They don't know what it feels like when there is a bear market for a year or 2 years. They don't understand the frustration. They don't understand that pretty much all channels on Discord, Telegram, they turn kind of toxic. And people need to keep working, and you will see some projects will sustain, some will not, and you see a pattern, and that's the pattern that I use that from my experience when I look at things, and I get some things incorrect and I get some things correct just based on those key metrics.
During this time, since we were back here in the early days of Wax, we've been able to learn a lot from really important projects like Alien Worlds or Our Planet Farmers World, and there's a lot of things they done greatly, and some other aspects of their project that weren't as sustainable as someone would have wished.
Yeah.
But they have been great masters for all the people that had open ears and open eyes to judge how they were working this out. And yeah, we are super concerned about sustainability. So we've been eating turds for years and years, developing games, and we are okay if there are some months that we don't make big revenues or that we are investing in the project, and we are not in a rush of selling stuff. And as based on the metrics of our sales, you will see some spikes here and there, but we haven't taken the chance of the bullish market in the last months to create meaningless stuff, because we were concerned about creating decent projects, and Endless Siege is one of those projects that those lands are not abandoned there. We are planning to add more features on that, but the thing is that this new thing that we were working on, this new layer of the citizens, was so important that we prioritized that. But now we will turn our eyes back to those lands, and we will make something interesting.
Your monkey will work on more things.
Well, we will hire a second and probably a third monkey.
Kidnap.
And yeah, we have kidnap. Sorry, and we will ask Santa Claus some whips so we can whip them harder, and we get more stuff done.
Yeah, that's great, mate. more monkeys under pain and suffering.
More violence. Yeah, that's the answer for everything.
And OMC is in the chat, and a little bit ago he said that he is finally starting to edit his citizens. He didn't do it before, which means you didn't get any token packs. But that's, I guess, you need to keep up with all the news to know about that. But that's I didn't make all mine either, so I can feel you there. I did do a lot of them though, just to make sure I got some packs.
Yeah, there's a lot of info in the crypto environment to keep up with all that. Yeah,
last 3 months has been more insane than the last year. It's very hard to keep up, and for me, it might feel a little bit extra because I'm so busy with other things as well. Yeah. But that's all fun. But okay, so Citizen, who can play it right now? Who can go and engage with it? Just to summarize it and make people understand.
So, sorry, it will be just available to early access holders.
Yeah.
These are the guys that test our games in exchange for some Ludion credits and that stuff. And these early access holders will also have to have a citizen. So those are the two requirements right now. But we plan to keep this beta testing stage the shortest possible. If we can publish the game for everyone else on, not tomorrow, but in a couple of days, we will do. Yeah. As long as it's stable and we add the last tweaks here and there to make it more usable and less buggy. So for Christmas, we hope it's available for everyone else.
Yeah, and I just got a question. Do we buy citizens? Yes, or you fill out that form that I just linked in here and you might get one. Just saying.
I thought you were doing a shuffle.
Yeah, exactly. So I just linked the form where people can add their account name. So you just go in there and you add account name, because sometimes YouTube chat removes things they think are links. And Wax accounts, if you have a cloud wallet, it looks like a link if you have a some kind of word and things like that. But they vanish sometimes from the chat, so I can't use it. So I use Google Form. It's very easy for me to see how many enter and to copy and everything. And then we will do a shuffle. And right now we have 3 citizens and 1 mini vending machine and 1 Fred mill, which is mint 3 and mint 4. So low mint as well. So anyone that can't play the game, if you are watching this right now, you still have a chance to get that. And I'm thinking perhaps, we will see how many enters, but perhaps we should save one of the citizens and give out after 24 hours in case someone is watching this later. And because we have 3, so we can send out 2 now and 2 tools, and then one I can send out tomorrow and see if we have some more entries.
Just remember, you have also the early access pass, so you can give it away whenever you want. That one's super valuable because they are limited to 250, and the last ones that are being minted are just minted in drop by drop. I mean, quite scarcely.
Yeah.
And with this ticket, with this early pass, you will be able to, with a citizen, you will be able to join the game.
So then we add that to tomorrow. So in 24 hours we give out 1 citizen and 1 early access pass. And today we give out two citizens and 2 tools. I will move this to the right account as I'm doing this. And right now we have a few entries already, which is good. There, transfer this to the correct account. Oh, I accidentally transferred it to the wrong account. Oh, it's mine. I didn't know. No. And there we have it. Awesome. So let's see. We now have a few. I will give people a moment more and see if someone goes, and we will see if they come. We have. I recognize 3 of these account names that are added. That's good. That's good. I will do this. I will share the screen with here, and we have a wheel of names here. Very good. Oh, this is. Oh, I didn't add all of them. Let's see. Here we have more, and here we have more, and we have got 2 more. Do you think it's the same guy adding more and more and more?
Yeah, of course. we just have 4 users in Wax blockchain, and the rest of them are bots. It's you and me, and I don't know who else.
Nick.
Yeah.
Sure. You, me, and Nick. That's the only guys that are here. No, Rory. You can still go into it's pinned in the chat. It's a link to the Google form. You can go in and you can enter it. I will wait until we get 1 more response. Then I will. In the chat. Well, if you just joined, then you won't see the link. I think. I don't know how it works if you just joined.
I want to take the chance to say hi to some of our top players down there and collectors. Hydra.1 and Joyao.1.
Yeah.
Those are OGs in our portal. Yeah, these guys have stayed with us for a long time.
We just had 5 more entries here, so that's good. Do you think it's the same guy?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Give me 1 minute and I will create another account so I can participate too.
Yeah, I will leave this in, and we will shuffle for the first citizen. Shuffle, and okay, let's show this. So here we go to sub.b1. It's the beautiful account, and we have citizens and early pass, and we have the Fred mill. So we start with the citizen, right?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, I'm in the wrong. I need to log in, but if I do this, I'm there. Boom. Magic. No, I was in the wrong. I will hide my anchor. I don't want everyone to see my other accounts. All those that are signed up on, on this form. I don't want to showcase them to everyone on stream. No, I have a few hidden accounts actually. It's good. Trading and transfer, and we have a citizen. So let's see if we got one more guy, I think, from here. Boom, boom. Oh, yeah, it's all good. Then we shuffle and we go. This is the first citizen. 1 on 2. 1 of 2. And the first one is going to Nick. He said he wanted a tool.
Yeah, the tools are quite valuable. But well, it's a citizen for her daughter. Maybe.
Yeah, his kids need one. One of the it's like I remove him. Remove is the gun from the blockchain now, and I shuffle and we go. So this is another citizen, by the way. And I don't know how to say this. MB5B4, I guess. MB5B4. And we go with this citizen, and this is a pleb, just like Javi.
Yeah.
And which tool should we do now?
The carbs vending machine, the green one. Yeah.
The mini vending machine, and remove. And actually, we have one more entry, so you will be coming in here. And we shuffle, and we go.
We are running short of these giveaway tools, right?
Yeah, we need more.
I would like to explore that direction too, to make something more engaging, like the grabblefish.
Yeah, like the duck hunt or things like that.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah.
So Amsv will get the mini vending machine. And then we go with the proto bread mill dynamo.
Good one.
Shuffle, and go. No, I like this wheel. It's like I'm a kid again.
Yeah.
Fira won it. Do you know who Fira
Nice
is?
one. No.
Me neither. It is all good. So tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, I won't say an exact time because I will be doing construction work above my head. So when I have a break, I will go and do it tomorrow, sometime off evening. I will be giving out these two as well. So early access pass and citizen pleb, and there might be some bonus NFTs that I will add. We will see. I might feel joyful. It's almost Christmas, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, well, I guess I will show one more thing, and this is something I have to show, just because I have to. So we can show this. This is some tool that we will be using. Boom, 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 boom. It's working very fast. There.
Wow.
So I had a problem. I got a question. Why haven't I sold any more slices? Why haven't I done all of these things? And that is because of regulatory issues that I have probably solved now with thanks to Nick. He helped me to get this done, and thanks to Ben for making the first template that Nick had to break and fix. But what you can do here is you can get whitelisted for all my drops. And when you are whitelisted, all the drops will be sold in here, but they will also be on Atomic Hub, so people can get them there, but you will get whitelisted on this marketplace. So this is something that will be coming and be used very soon. You can find only my awesome NFTs and everything here. That's sweet. That's a new tool that is coming for people.
For how long have you been working on that?
I have not been working on that particular aspect for very long, but what I've been doing is to figure out the VAT aspect of life and how to make how it should be made. But Nick is the brain behind how to actually make it happen. So thanks for him. He's an awesome guy. Yeah, that's sweet.
Then I'll call him then, because we are also building this kind of boring tools. So maybe it's nice knowing that Nick also has done that too.
It's his first smart contract that he built.
Yeah, sure.
And it's so far it worked awesome in tests. But yeah, it's great. It's fun. So yeah, and he's here listening, so he knows that you are looking for it now. And yeah, he's built a few smart contracts since. So he wanted to learn it. He got an opportunity, and now he's mastering it. And in a while, he will do better contracts than all of us, especially you and me, right?
Yeah,
we don't do them.
but maybe not the monkey. I don't know.
Exactly, monkey is good. No, but that's good. So Clashdome.io, people can go, they can play. If you play any of the older games, Endless Siege, Candy Fiesta, and things like that, there is a daily scoreboard of it. So you can earn some wax, and
yeah, maybe duels it's more agile than tournaments, and tournaments as they are now will be removed, and we will move due to these VAT things you were mentioning before. We will be removing that formula of tournaments, and we will make it something different out of them.
Yeah, the regulatory aspects is a pain to work with, but you have to adapt, right?
Yeah. It's like here in Spain, it's like a crazy, insane RPG game where you embark in a new quest. You plan to get something done, and there are lots of intermediate steps in the process. It's so crazy.
Yeah. And everyone in the chat, thanks for watching this. Thanks for joining us today. Thanks for showing interest and entering the giveaway. If you have any friends interested, any friend that don't have an early access pass or don't have a citizen, join the forum, tell them to watch the interview, learn more, and kiss the Clashdome t-shirt. Is that something people can get, or is that very limited to those that come to Barcelona?
Yeah. The second option would be.
Do they have to break into your house to get it, or do you have an extra?
You can ask it like a normal person. No need to use violence to get one.
Okay, only violence for citizens. I see.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming, and thanks for watching, and have a good one.
Bye.
Peace.
A Bitcoin bull is all I got left. Sold my clothes, gold no less. Was a suckling, hollow hands. This man's stronger than the average man.